The cost of insured damage from the BC floods just keeps going up. The Insurance Bureau of Canada now pegs it around $450 million. For more on that, we are joined by Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver. Tyler, this is now the costliest weather event in BC history.
Yeah, and those numbers are only expected to go up. About 6,000 homes have filed insurance claims so far. That's according to the Insurance Bureau of Canada. And BMO economists, they've already predicted just a few weeks ago that the cost, not just the insured damage, but the overall costs will likely exceed $7.5 billion. And they're saying that will likely exceed that number. Part of the problem is that only about half of British Columbians have flood insurance, and that number goes down even further if you're in Abbotsford or Merritt, where maybe it's just too costly to take out insurance for those areas that could be vulnerable to flooding, and that's just what happened. Instead, the provincial bill is only expected to grow further and further as this rebuild continues. So it's something that we should be keeping our eyes on, and of course everybody is right now.
Yeah, no doubt. And for some people, it's not because they don't want it, it's because they can't get it if they live in a floodplain. So I think that's a big piece of this as well. Okay, let's move from floods to flats, because Vancouver's affordability crisis unlikely to be helped by the central bank's key rate this spring. Where's this coming from?
Well, we still have a major supply issue, and we're not doing enough to boost housing stock. That's according to former Bank of Canada Governor Stephen Poloz. He made those remarks Thursday while visiting Vancouver, and that just came one day after the central bank maintained its overnight rate at the record low of 0.25%. That's where it's been since the outset of the pandemic in order to keep the economy gliding during the uncertainty that the economy has faced. Now, typically, you cut the rate and the housing market will boom. When you raise rates, that means less credit available in the markets. Mortgage rates go up as well. You can imagine what that means for the home sales too. Now, Paula says that there might be a small effect with a rate hike, which is expected to come this spring, but it won't change overall trends in Vancouver and Toronto. And that's what a lot of people are very, very concerned about. So look, we might get a little bit of a boost a little bit of a bump in terms of sales going down for real estate, but that's not necessarily going to do much here in Vancouver for overall trends.
Yeah, no doubt. If you're looking for a cheap home in Vancouver, you're dreaming already anyways. Tyler Orton, Business in Vancouver. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Paul.